Coming to you live from their studio in South Florida, Twist Gaming. Featuring lead broadcaster, Matt Koza. Co-host and creative genius, Josh Perry. Co-host and interviewer extraordinaire, Ann Lazito. Co-host and marketing mogul, Aaron Murphy. With appearances from special guest, Lucy. Welcome to Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Twist Gaming. Thank you so much for joining us here live tonight as we continue our playthrough of Folklore, the Affliction. I am Anne. This is my co-host,
Josh.
That's where you say your name. And we're joined here tonight with our special guest,
Julie.
Hi. So we have been playing Folklore for a couple of weeks. We're running this campaign. We're having a lot of fun. It started in honor or
I think we're running this campaign. We're like zombie walking this campaign.
I think the campaign is running us.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But we started this in honor or celebration of Greenbrier's most recent Kickstarter for the new Folklore expansion, which successfully funded. You guys are doing a really awesome job. I'm really excited to see the new stuff come out. And tonight, we were talking a little bit about Origins, some of the stuff and pre-stream that's going on with Greenbrier. Do you, Julie, want to talk a little bit now on the recording, sum up kind of what's going on?
Sure. For all those people who just tuned in, we were talking about how at Origins, we're going to have a sale where we have several Mystic bundles and all-in pledges from our previous campaign that were left over, since we're starting up the late pledge manager starting July 1st. So you can come to Origins and get what was a $300 value bundle for $200 and take it away. Or if you're not going to Origins, or that's just, you got other stuff, you're on a flight and can't fit it all in your suitcase, we are doing a sale on our web store starting from now and going until June 19th, which is just after Origins. And you can go on the web store and get everything in the store. Folklore, Grimslingers, Helios Expanse, Champions of Horror, everything we got for 50% off. If you use the code GOGAMES.
Go Games! Go. I was not a cheerleader in school.
So that's, yes. That was my commercial.
That was very good.
Now,
I liked it. And now, back to our show.
And then July 1st, we'll start our late pledge manager. And so if you want to wait for that, you can wait and get all the Folklore stuff then, too.
Julie, what booth is Greenbrier going to be at Origins this year?
We are going to be at 1103, which is where we were last year. It's in the corner, but I kind of like it. It's one away from the bathroom, so you're not right next to the bathroom, which I kind of appreciate. But everybody has to walk by because it's the bathroom.
Everybody's got to go to the bathroom.
So I say hi to everyone.
It's good. It's good. You're in a high traffic area. So if you are if you are brand new to our show, one of the things we love to do at Twist Gaming is make gaming interactive. The camera's over there. Yeah. So Folklore is, this Folklore campaign is our interactive stream where you at home get to play live with us. Joshua, how do our viewers play live with us?
They get to roll dice through chat commands and a cool overlay if you install it. And they get to make all the bad choices, good choices, some choices.
So you guys will be playing as the Avenging Madman in this campaign, and there will be parts of this story where a dice need to be rolled. And when that happens, you will see cute little commands in chat where I gotta find them. Board, hand, Folklore. There's even like a little folder for it.
Yeah, that's how this works.
The chat commands will look like this. This one says to request 1d10. So if you go ahead and put in chat,
roll.
Roll. It will take all of your rolls, tally them up, pick up one person, and that's the roll that we were used. It'll be displayed in the screen like that. Oh,
you wasted a 10.
Yeah. Nobody asked you. Okay, so when I think we time to get on with our show.
Yeah.
Think so?
So
when
where were we last time, man?
No, that's the question I get to ask you. When we last met our adventurers, they were
In town, shopping.
No, they were not
they were
in town
not.
anymore.
Well, last session at the beginning, we were in town shopping,
That's
and
way at the
then
beginning.
we finally managed to get back in the forest and climb in the tree's mouth after almost dying like 5 times.
Oh yeah, because before that we had fought the big tree, and then we went back to town and spent a bunch of money, and then we started going back to the forest, and then somebody died. Oh, but we fought like a vampire and the other thing. Like we got some serious fights. Oh, and then there were 2 nice people having a picnic, and we stole their food. That was nice.
That's right.
The highway robber.
Except that they weren't. They were a highwayman and a cutthroat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But they're having a nice picnic,
They were.
apparently.
I mean, you can't just walk past food.
No.
I think that's terrible. So then we got back to the forest, and the giant tree that we murderated had its big gaping maw open, and we decided to do the only reasonable thing to do in a forest with a creepy tree with a face, which is
See if we fit. If it fits, I explores.
if I fits, I explores. I think that's appropriate. So I'll pick up the story where we left off. You climb down into the tree and follow a steep passageway into the depths. The roots of the oak direct you to traverse the narrow tunnel downward. As you notice, they emit a faint purple glow, very apropos, and give an occasional twitch. Twist. As if still containing life. Suddenly, the roots begin to flail. Matt's not here. I gotta make up for it. Causing the tunnel to
Don't
quake.
hit my mic.
It's a cave-in! So we have to set up our board. I'm so good at this. Not really. Okay, so this is our scene here. We have our 4 characters on the board. I don't know if this is probably the right order. So this is Josh's exorcist. This is Julie's character, and I forget what the title is of her character, except for the really super aura.
Darkcast?
Yes. The Avenging Madman, and my Witch Hunter. So is this how you think we should be set up for adventuring?
I'm first player at the moment, so I should be in the front so I can move out of the way.
Sounds good. Okay, primary goals.
How are you first player?
I had the token in my
you
bag.
were first player. No, you are not first player. I was first player last.
Okay, so
So
Twitch
it
is
should
play.
be the next person.
Which would
who
be
would have
Twitch.
been Matt.
It would have been Twitch.
Twitch
and
goes
then-
after you.
Twitch.
Yes.
So Twitch is first player.
So this is the first player token right here, Twitch, and that means you guys get to be first player. So ears open so we can ask you for decisions. All right. See the attention dialog box before continuing. You must reach the safe zone before the cave-in closes the passageway. Once all characters reach it, then we do something else. So the safe zone... Oh, that's kind of great
Yes,
out there. Are these 4 boxes right here on the other side of the tunnel. So we got to get out of the tunnel. Optional goals, investigate all of the search locations. So each one of these little magnifying glasses here is a search location, and they are available on this board until all of the characters reach the safe zone. So any character not ending their turn in the safe zone loses 2 health. So we really need to make sure that we make it out of the safe zone, especially you.
Out of the safe zone or into the safe zone?
That one. That's what I meant. That is after we reach it. See the tension dialog. Oh, that was it. That was the tension dialog box.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Before the cave-in closes. So, Julie,
Yes.
how do I know when the cave-in closes?
Keep reading.
Well, if I keep on reading, it says after you reach the safe zone.
Right now we're just losing 2 damage right now. And it looks like it's still going to keep grumbling as we keep going.
Oh, so is this every turn? Any character not ending their turn in the safe zone loses 2
Yes.
vita? So that's until everybody gets to the safe zone?
Yep.
Oh, that's terrible.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So
And
Twitch
since
is
we're already beat up, I strongly recommend we not dawdle.
hustle. All right. So everybody. So Twitch is gonna go first. Twitch has a stride of 4. That has max stride of 5. Where's... Oh, you've got the...
No, it's not. The stride's not up there, but everyone should have a stride of 4. That's base stride.
Unless they had specialty equipment
Yeah.
that added to their speed.
So, the Avenging Madman has the Ring of Moonlight, which gives them +1 stride. They also just
yes,
got
I would
the
use that.
Metal Greaves, which gives max stride of 5, which is fine because 4 plus the 1 is 5, but I don't see any other stride modifiers. So that would give Twitch the stride of 5. So, Twitch, with it being your first turn...
6.
Their base stride's 4, isn't it?
Yeah, mathed.
So 4
Correct.
plus 1. Yeah.
I done did mathed.
So that they can get up to here.
And then who gets to go? Then I go next?
Yep.
What is it to do the magnifying glass?
So it's just a search that you roll d10.
A d10? I have a max of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gives me in both
you
ways.
Can go diagonal.
Oh, why did I? Because we were playing the other game, didn't 1, 2, 3. I can go in front of it and then search it, right? Here?
Yeah, but you have 1 more movement.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still adjacent.
Technically no, because the corners don't touch.
Fine. Julie, you going straight?
I actually have, yeah, I can search and I have +2 to my search from my pickaxe and my ring
That's
of
good.
ruses.
Okay, so you have to roll d10, right?
Okay.
Okay.
I should have gone first. And can we all search it? Because it doesn't go... Does it go away after we search?
Correct. It goes away after you search.
Okay.
It was in the front.
I rolled a 6. I think it's nothing.
Wasn't Julie the one that was searching?
I can search. No.
Yeah.
Oh, she searched. Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie's searching.
How about you don't do
So I got rolled a 6.
Okay, +2 can take you to an 8. So you find un item.
Sweet.
Oh, suka suka now. And Julie, the item that you have found in this caved up place. Of course you found some jacks. You found
Some
caltrops.
Yes. I found Legos.
You
I
found
medieval Legos.
while you're running in the dark hallway. That seems appropriate. Did you step on them?
Yep.
That sounds about right.
Yes.
So exhaust to place a snare token in any adjacent square. Anyone entering the space takes 1d4 of snare damage.
Perfect.
Do not
That'll come in handy later.
step on the Legos. Would you put that with Julie's kit?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay.
And
Now-
everyone's going to lose 2 health.
2v. So if you're joining our stream, you'll notice that in the top left-hand corner, or at least it's the top left-hand corner for me, you have the various characters that are playing the campaign. You guys are Leroy Chickens. I forget that this sound deck doesn't have compression. I apologize for your ears and my big loud Italian mouth. The first icon there tells you how much health you have. The second icon tells you your defense. The third icon is your power points. So those allow you to do some special moves.
Your plus power. The last one's your power points.
Oh, what's plus power?
Their damage. Sorry.
Oh, and the last one is your power points, which allow you to do some special moves. So right now, Leroy Jenkins, you have 13 health, and Josh will be updating that overlay as we continue. Continue on.
All right. So it's just turn again.
Okay, so to move forward, that was not good. 1, 2, well, that's 2, 3, 4. Out of the way. I mean, it could be
he can
5.
move 5.
But, so, right now, the only information that I have is where the safe zone is.
Which is these 4 spots here.
Yeah, so he's in the safe zone. But should he move? Julie, you think he should move elsewhere?
Okay. I think you should move out of the way so that we all have space to move into it.
Okay.
It's the furthest spot you can go on.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna roll d10. Brown chicken, brown cow.
You get an item.
I done did roll the 9. Plus,
Nice.
I get a +1 to search rolls, which I don't really need, but still get an item. But I just wanted to show that it was going to be a 10. I wanted to show you how awesome I am.
Yeah.
Just in case you needed to know.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the item that I got was a jade idol.
You found a rock.
This is the second thing that I found that I get to sell. So I get to go back to town and sell it at the market to receive 1 D10 times 3 coins. I'm just, you
got
know,
some nice jewelry.
I like it.
It's
So
lovely.
pretty. Kind of feel like American Pickers. Between this and I don't even remember what it was that I got last time to sell at the market.
A diamond?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was right. I got a diamond. I really am. I'm like, I don't know.
You're just like, ooh, shiny.
I could sell it.
Yeah.
It's the bird. It likes shiny things.
Maybe it's a raven.
Okay.
In white
And I'm
paint.
going to assume the madman isn't going to move this turn because he's in the safe zone.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah.
the rest of us are going to take 2 damage.
Yeah.
Choo-choo.
Everybody takes 2 damage.
Yeah. Everybody but him.
No, everybody.
It says
Oh,
any character not
everybody?
ending their turn in the safe zone loses 2.
Yeah.
He's in the safe
Oh,
zone.
Not in the safe zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, you trying to kill everybody.
She's
I
just trying to get
misheard the
TPK.
first time.
Did you write this particular sentence?
No, I didn't
Oh.
actually.
This is less. It's a little less.
Yep.
Okay. So now that we have reached
Our destination.
our destination, what's the Montanga whatever?
I don't do that.
You're the worst. Looking up, you spy wispy creatures floating through the air far above. You think it's dust because this is an old cave and there's some sunlight. Barely visible in the dimness, their eyes, red with madness. This does not sound good. Take note of you. Choose your path. Joshua, I need a poll.
Okay.
This is why we love Julie. She tries killing us just like us. Did Barry say he was all on board for a TPK? Because I'm not loving that idea.
Go ahead, read it off.
All right, Twitch. I got to know what you want to do. These spirits are bound to this place due to traumatic events long past. Do you want to try to convince them to pass on or purge their evil with force? Choice 1. They are beings of pure evil now and cannot be reasoned with. Let's attack. Continue with the encounter. Choice 2. Give them a chance to find their way to light. And then we have a story moment. I feel like the Winchesters when they have to help ghosts pass on, but then I also feel like there was a TV show about trying to get a girl who had a power to talk to ghosts, and her whole job was to get spirits to move on to the afterlife. I can't remember the name of the show. LeBron Jenkins! The polls are one of the interactive options that I didn't get to go through the details at the beginning of the show. Joshua has put a poll up way up there, really high up there. And if you if you type in chat number 1, it will give you 1 vote for choice 1. If you type in chat number 2, it will give you a vote for number 2. You can also type choice 1 and choice 2, but that seems really inefficient. So we got 77% for choice 1 that are saying they're pure beings of evil and cannot be reasoned with. So, of course, if the madman is behind this, we're going to fight the wispy ghosts. Okay. So we're going to have an encounter now.
Okay.
We're going to encounter 3 restless spirits.
Your spirit?
Yeah. I mean, I guess a spirit is a soul, and you'd have to have one, right? First.
True.
What do they look like? You found that other card pretty quick, and you can't find the restless spirit one? Oh,
They look like you.
Suki. If by it looks fantastic, it looks like, whoa, that was
Why
way
did
too
you
far.
put it there?
'Cause I done did it.
We're not having a skirmish.
Oh my goodness.
This is an encounter. No, we're not having a skirmish.
Oh, so it's
So
this
that should
one.
go off the side of the map because these guys are going on the map.
Oh, that's right.
We're still using the map,
I
Anne.
forgot about that part. Look, you know what? It's been a long day. All right. We're not going back there, so I can put that there. That way everybody can
You
see.
need to put the life counters on it.
You need to not mess with me and my OCD in this moment. Okay. So, life counters. This says, encounter 3 restless spirits. Reduce this by the number of spirits successfully pacified during story moment 86. So there went that hope. Which means we are going to be fighting...
We're going to pacify them with our fist.
Look at the cool...
You know that spirits are non-corporeal, right?
Yep.
So how do you hit them?
I hit them because I'm awesome.
Yeah, but you've spent all the past couple of... This is not doing this.
You hit them with your awesome? Is that what you just said?
He hits them with the pointy end. No, he said he hits them because he's awesome. He's just really confused.
I have my aspergillium and I have some holy water so I can fill it up and smack them.
No, you're okay.
I'm fine. Everyone else is.
Not loving that. Okay.
I feel like Matt would have done okay too, but he's not here.
He would have tried to make their brains explode. I don't know how you explode the brain of a ghost.
How do you explode brains?
Do the ghosts have brains?
It's really more of a...
But they don't have a physical body, so how do you make it explode?
How do they have a consciousness?
Okay.
This is way too close up, dude. Why do you guys mess with this camera? Okay. So we are a party of 5.
4. There's no Matt.
No Matt. That's so good. So our restless spirits are going to have 24 health each. We're playing on the dusk level, so they're going to get a +3 bonus to their might. They have a defense of 43 and a stride of 5. This is exciting. Not real close, but it die. Okay. So these are my cute little trackers. Twitch is still first player. So Josh, why don't you work with Twitch while I try to figure out the Vita trackers to figure out what we're going to do first.
So since they're ethereal, what does that mean for this combat, Julie?
It means they absorb 1, I believe, to their attack. You might want to check the rule book for that.
Ant's hoarding everything, so I can't see it.
You know, you make a lot of excuses for your inefficiencies. Just saying. J.
Absorption 2.
Ooh. What is
2,
absorption?
not 1. It means when we hit them for 4 damage, we do 2 damage. If we hit them for 1 damage, we do nothing.
It's really kind of poopy.
Yep.
Now, you and Josh both have special abilities that you get to, or do you get to do that now, or you each have to wait for your turns?
Gotta wait for our turns.
Okay. And how do we do initiative?
It's player order.
Okay. So then Twitch, because they're first players, still gets to go first?
No, we would still roll to see if about the initiative of the restless spirits.
Yeah. Have Twitch roll. It's a D10 or a D100?
D10.
2 D10s.
Plus 3 ghosties.
No, 2 D10s.
No, we just need to do 1 for all of them.
One for the ghost, 1 for us. So the first one's going to be for the ghost. The second one's going to be for us.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't.
It's whoever has the best roll. Either the ghosts go first or we
Correct.
go first.
Oh.
So the first die is going to be for the ghost. The second one's going to be for us.
So the first one is not up on the screen yet, but I thought it was going to, so I started really early.
Oh.
Did you just say you don't know?
I just kind of grunted.
That's
Did a Josh grunt.
right.
So the ghosts are going first because they rolled a 5 for the ghost and a 2 for us. Thanks, chat.
I think you guys did that in the wrong order. That sucks. Okay. We're going to die. All right. So the ghosts go first. So we're going to say this ghost goes first. They have a stride of 5.
Oh, what's their actions? What's they do?
And
With
I
the
got
giant
it right.
glare on it?
I'm going to figure it out. Look, where there's a will, Joshua, there's a way. Look at that. So special power, characters suffer minus 10 defense unless they pass Faith 5 at the start of the encounter. Oh, I probably should have read that. The restless spirit is ethereal. So then everybody, because this is the start of the encounter, needs to roll a d10 to see if they pass a faith check of 5.
I rolled a 2, but I have +3 faith, so
Lucky you.
I'm fine.
I have 1 faith, the Avenging Madman. So Twitch, you guys
Don't have any faith.
have no faith.
What do you expect of the Avenging Madman?
Yeah. Faith and justice? I don't know. I was a stretch. It was. Oh.
So they get -10 defense.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So.
Julie, what did you roll?
Rolled a 5, and I have a +2 faith.
Well, guys, I'm really happy we didn't take the rational way and, talk to the spirits or anything. I rolled a 7.
All right.
That's good. It's good. Okay, so the powers here, this has to do with their attack rolls.
Yep.
The last number on an attack roll, because we roll a D100, correlates to one of the 3 options there, either the Torment, Psychic Assault, or Soul Drain. So we'll go over that a little more when I think the attacks start getting dealt out.
Okay. And they are ranged attacks, so they're gonna
That's phenomenal, Joshua.
do spirit fingers at us. Spirit guns.
So I would like to point out that leadership should have changed to Anne because we went from one piece of the encounter to another.
Okay. So
Okay.
hands first.
We left it with the madman, so the vote made sense. But in general, whoever's the leader has the final say. So really, it should have been the leader's final decision. So since we didn't, Anne will be the leader next time.
Okay.
And that is an important factor when playing the game.
I get to make choices that don't get us murderated.
You go first.
Ghosties go first.
They're gonna shoot at us.
That sounds absolutely terrible. So, how do we tell? You said how did you tell that they were ranged? Oh, because they have the
Range
arrows
icon.
next to them.
Yep.
So, what's their range for their attacks?
If they see it, they can shoot it. So we're all in range. So you need to
There's no
roll.
Right.
limit to the range?
No.
That's
Correct. So we are that you randomly select. So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So roll d4s for.
So that's the first one. We're gonna roll a d4 for this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure. I declare Thumbmore. What did I do with that thing?
That was very
I left it over there.
descriptive.
I'm gonna be right back.
That was incredibly descriptive. So the first person getting attacked is me. This is terrible bad. Okay. The next person getting attacked. So basically, what Julie's saying is
ice
Twitch done.
chamber.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't have any chickpeas to eat this time either.
Just gonna watch us die. Then Josh is gonna get hit. And the
But
last
also, it
ghost.
was I felt it was a good clarification moment of the rule set.
I mean,
That for entertainment purposes, we've been letting Twitch vote on everything and make our decisions for us, but when in actuality, in gameplay, it should be a group discussion and the leader has the final say.
1, 2, 3. So Josh is gonna get hit twice, so I'm okay with that emotionally. All right, so we need to roll a D1.
Really not going to be okay with it when we get to our next.
And told
Please.
Josh to let us pick. She said, "Put up the poll." I did.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna have to roll D100 for the spirit that's gonna hit me to see what their attack is, and we're gonna pray that this is when you guys roll really terribly. So my defense is a 42. Bob. Why does it say Thaddeus? Because his name is totally Bob.
So we're rolling the attack.
Yes,
the-
which was an 18, which I'm very much so okay
Sweet.
with. So that does not a dang thing.
And
Cool.
then roll two d100 or have them do one at a time.
Don't
Yes.
judge me. Don't tell me how to live my life. That's such a judgmental face.
Yeah.
It's so rude. This next hit, by the way, Judging McJudge
They're
fans.
both hitting me. I heard.
I'm sorry, they're what?
They're both hitting me. I'll have this golem kill you.
The first one's a 28.
Doesn't hit.
The second one's a 28. The first one was an 18.
Yeah. The first one for Joshua. And the second one for Joshua. It's so much anxiety building up. So much anticipation.
It's a 20. They all just kind of wave their fingers in the air.
Sweet.
I'm okay with this. On an emotional level. Now, it
Alright,
is our turn.
So I'm in darkness. I chose darkness.
Okay.
Which means any of them that step into my aura will take one. So during a skirmish, it's just the one time at the beginning.
Yeah.
This time, it's whenever they're in my aura, every round they automatically take 1 damage.
It ignores absorption.
Yeah.
And what is the radius of your aura?
It's just adjacent to me. So you guys won't take it, but they will.
Okay.
Anytime they're adjacent to me.
Is it moving into, or is it like every round that they're in your aura?
Every round that they're in my aura.
Julie's
So
gonna
of course
murderate
I'm
them.
going, and since they can attack no matter what,
Yeah.
if we're in range,
You gotta get
I'm
all up and
just going
cozy.
to go stand next to a bunch of them.
So 1, 2, 3. So it'll hit both of them if you're in between these two, right?
True, but I can wait until my turn. I'm just saying that on my turn, that is my plan.
Okay. So leadership. So we're gonna say that I'm first player now. First player. Or do you want-
No. We already had the Avenging Man, so we'll stick with that, and then the next round we'll switch to you.
Okay. So Twitch, we need to figure out where they're going to go. They have the bail hook.
I think we should just attack like the one in the middle and try to take it down. Focus on it. Focus our energy on one of them.
I would do one of the ones on either side, because if Julie can get in between them, then she's going to attack both of them at the same time. Then we should...
And kill one of them faster.
So we can we attack these guys and hurt them at all?
Yes, they have absorption too.
So the bail hook,
Yes.
which is the weapon that you guys have right now, is 1d4 plus 1. So they have an absorption 2. So as long as you roll...
They also
A
have
2
plus
or
damage
4.
on their character
Oh, yeah, from the ring.
and their character.
And the plus 2 damage bonus from their character.
So they'll do damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
They just have absorb 2. Yes. Okay, but here's what I'm saying, is if you take
Correct.
this guy out, Joshua, these two are no longer one space away.
We're not going to take them out in one turn.
But we should focus on 1 or 2 of them and not split it. We should try to attack
So maybe we attack.
one in particular.
We all can't
This
reach
guy.
that one.
Why? 1, 2,
We
3.
can surround them.
Who can't reach it?
Go for it.
Who can't reach it?
I can't.
Okay.
The one that can actually hit.
You're not ranged, you're melee?
Yeah.
So you want to hit the middle one because you have
So
10
where-
legs.
1, 2, 3, 4. You can walk to any of those from what I can see.
Fine.
1,
Go for it.
2,
Go for it. Go for
3.
it.
You can walk through friendlies.
Yeah, Josh was doubling down on being wrong. Okay. So, Twitch, we can get that up and close and personal. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can put them here. I think that's a good idea. And then have them hit with the bail hook.
Okay. Have them roll D100.
Cool.
Okay.
They can attack. Bail hook is one-handed, right?
Yes. Bail
Do
hook
they
is
have any other weapons that are one-handed?
no.
They have a shield.
Okay. So if you have more than one-handed weapon, you can attack with both weapons during a turn.
I just realized that they had, incense. So they they failed their faith check for the restless spirit encounter. But I think probably, and I should have done a better job of looking at that, we should use this incense and let them re-roll that faith check.
Okay.
So they hit. Hit with a 70.
So Nayabari hit with a 70, and now we need to determine how much damage they do. So it's 1d4 to start off with.
Plus 5.
Look at you.
Nice.
Four. So 4 and 5 is 9. So it takes us from 24 to 15. Look at me, math. So
Absorption.
good.
Count the
Absorption 2. No, I didn't. So that takes us to 17.
Okay.
But I'm okay with that.
That's still really good.
Yeah, it is
I'm
really
sorry,
good.
we started at 24. I thought we started at 20.
No, 24 for 4 player. 3 players 20. 2 players 16. And then I'm going to have you guys re-roll your d10 for your faith check, and I'm going to turn in the incense.
Put it back in the bag.
Oh,
I got too excited.
fine.
I read the wrong line.
Thought it was 20. I thought they were going to die.
You put it upside down in the stack.
I'm going to stab you in the neck with a pencil.
Literally do it.
Do you know how many views we're going to get when they see your jugular vein spurt out blood? Like this?
Have them in jail.
I will. I'm going to get so much fan mail. All right, they rolled an 8, so that passes the faith check. And I am going to, and you need to adjust the defense.
All right, so and it's your turn to
Defense.
attack.
Oh my god. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not in Julie's way. 1, 2, 3.
You can shoot. You have range. Don't you?
I can make my own life choices. I do, and I can. But I feel like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3.
I want to be
4.
able to get on the other side of the guy so I have flanking. So thank you.
Flanking is being adjacent to somebody that you're
No.
allied with.
Okay.
Doesn't matter where.
All right.
Anything else you want to double down on tonight?
No, I'm good.
This is 2 in like 10 minutes. You're on a
Well,
roll.
no, that made sense because typically flanking is behind an adversary, but in our game it is not.
That is kind of neat, though. Okay. So I'm going to go there. I have... Okay, I think I'm going to hit him with the straight razor. Both my straight razor and my cross. I have a melee weapon and I have a ranged weapon. And I think that I'm going to hit them, try and hit the middle one, this one.
Why are you hitting the middle one?
Or I could move over and hit this one. Whatever. This one with the straight razor, and I'm going to do the melee one because I also have my attack dragon. +1 damage to melee attacks. Ba-bam. Okay.
Can you make the ghost bleed?
And I trained him. Okay, so Julie, does the damage stack? So my dragon was trained, which is +1 damage. And then do I get an additional +1 damage because he's a Drake for the melee attack?
What does it say?
When you train, you get +1, and the card says you get +1, so it'd be +2.
And I have the dove, so that's another +1.
So basically having him negates their takeaway absorb 2. So just by sheer having him.
Because the
You can
+1
just
for being
ignore the
trained,
absorb.
+1 for the
right,
melee.
and just do the regular. Right.
Okay, so I just
So
need to roll and not miss. And give him a really close shave.
You're shaving a ghost.
That is a 42.
Their defense is a 43.
Okay, but wait.
You have plus might,
I have +4 might, which is 46.
so that's enough.
That's enough. So then I hit. Oh, sucky sucky. So now I'm going to roll my d4. I rolled a 2. I'm going to get +1 because it's +1. So that's 3 plus my dove is 4. Plus my damage bonus is 2, so that's 6. I think that's it.
Yep.
That's not too bad.
So you do 4 damage, right?
No, because I already negated in my head the 2 additional damage
Okay.
for the Drake. So what did I just say it was? 6?
Yep.
So it takes him down to 11.
All right.
Oh, yeah. How you like that?
But you don't make him bleed because he's a ghost.
Oh. Yeah, so there was that special thing that's called Razor 1, and that's essentially bleed, which means they would take damage after that, but since he's ethereal, don't matter. But that's okay.
All right, so I'm going to go, and I'm going to attack. I filled up my Aspergillium.
I'm watching you.
Give me like this look. 81. That's a hit.
I think it is. You sure?
Nice.
You sure?
I did 3, 4 damage.
4 damage?
Mm-hmm.
That's with or without absorption?
I ignore absorption.
Okay, so it takes us from 11 to 7. 7-Eleven always open. All right, Julie.
And then I don't.
Oh, you're.
I get to use my stiletto. I have 2 weapons. So
Oh.
I get to attack both.
Aren't you fancy?
That's a 14.
That doesn't do
I
anything.
miss with my knife. My stilettos.
So you sprinkle them with water.
Yep.
And then you try to stab him, and it went all the way through.
How much health does he have?
7. Do you have a fantastic idea?
I could do. I'm gonna do Blessing of the Cross.
Weren't you supposed to do like the blessed faithful and all that
yeah,
nonsense?
I could do that now too. Everyone can be blessed or fortified or whatever.
So, Josh, explain real quick what that was.
Blesses plus. So
No.
I have balanced faith, which is I do a faith check of a 7, and I rolled a 7 plus 3. Each character may choose one of the following statuses: blessed, faithful, favored, or fortified. And the best thing for now would be blessed or fortified. Probably blessed.
Because it's +5 might.
Yep.
What about the +5 defense?
Fortified would be second up. But you get absorption on blessed, so you take 1 less damage every time you get hit.
So, Twitch, if you have a feeling one way or the other, let us know if you're liking blessed or fortified. And Josh is going to. What are you doing? Do your second move.
I did a Blessing of the Cross, and I do 1d6 damage to any one demonic, spirit, or undead creature, and these are spirits.
You get to do it to all 3 of them?
No, I get to do it to one of them.
Oh.
So I did 6 damage to that, so he's down to 1 health.
That's pretty good.
So basically, when Julie goes over there and it goes to activate on its turn, it will kill itself.
It's going to be done.
That's awesome.
So Julie, you just have to stand next to it and let it die.
Lord
Okay.
Mungo says blessed. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are blessed by Priest Joshua. In the name of the twist. All right, Julie.
All right, so I go and I walk on the other side in between, in this whole.
Right in.
God, it looks like like at a wedding when everybody just kind of stands in a circle. And
It's a big party.
that's what it looks like.
Are you going in the middle
Yeah.
of the circle, or you want to be over here?
Sure. No.
No,
so
here.
that I can be next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So both of them take 1 damage automatically.
So this one goes like this.
That's nice.
Sure
And
does.
then the other one, I rolled I did it a while ago. I've forgotten what I rolled. 69 plus all my other bonuses, so that definitely hits.
Yep.
And then I rolled a 4, but I have +2 damage and then +1, so it does 5 damage to it.
That's pretty good. So that'll take us from 23 down to 18. Without absorption, 5.
5 without absorption. And then I could roll a power point to do another d4 of damage, which I'm going to do.
Okay. So Josh, could you take her power points down 1? Poor favor.
All right.
And what are you doing with that power
And
point?
Add in
I
D4
rolled
damage.
a 3, so this time I do 4 damage.
So from 18 to 14? Or this doesn't
Yeah.
ignore absorption, or does it?
No, that was with the absorption.
Okay. So 14.
Now it's Batty's turn.
Yeah.
Have them roll 2 d4s.
So it's going to be 2 d4s. What are you going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4?
Sure.
Come here, little ghosty. Come here. No, I said come here. Freaking at least my hands. There, take that.
I'm just gonna hang out with the golem.
So what do we got? Waiting. We need the Jeopardy music.
That's copyright.
So the first one is going to be the Avenging Madman, and the second one is going to be, guess who?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
So then roll 2d100s. 2. First one's for Twitch. Second one's for me.
Why do they hate you so much?
Because they know I can hurt them the most. Because I'm the priest. They fear my
Highly
holiness.
possible. That actually checks out. All right,
They know
so
I'm an
who's
exorcist.
rolling?
I'm gonna exercise them.
That was impressive. So the first roll was a 10. Second roll was a 30.
Good.
It did nothing.
They just like waving their fingers.
They're trying to tickle you.
And nothing's coming out.
Woo! They're being super
Totally
spooky.
okay with that.
So Twitch now, where are they gonna go?
This guy.
He needs to go like this. They need to face it.
Okay.
It makes it so much more dramatic. So now we need to roll a
D100.
and see if Twitch punches it in the butt.
Through the butt. It's a ghost.
If the punch lands, then it's not through.
But like, what if like, it's like their consistency of Jello? So you
Do
still
you
go
think
through it,
so?
but you still do damage.
Okay, but if you stick your hand in there, it's
They
a
rolled a
15.
15.
They did not. They went all the way through. Actually, they kind of fell a little. They got some on their face.
I'm gonna assume that these ghosts are made of like a jelly-like substance.
You would. It's because you're hungry. You just had dinner. Okay. I am going to go a little bit closer. And I'm going to point my crossbow at him, even though I'm not using the crossbow. But again, dramatic effect. And I'm going to roll the die that you have your hands all over. So gross. Aw, sooky. That, my little friends, is an 89.
So do your damage.
I done did hit it in the butt. Okay. So I'm going to roll my d4. I rolled a 2, but that's fine. Dragon is my absorption, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage. So we go from 13 to 7. Because I math. All right, Joshua, what are you doing? But what are you doing?
Attacking with my Aspergillium, I got a 20. So it's not enough.
No. Do you have to fill that up every time with the holy water?
I got 4 turns with it.
Okay.
But I rolled a 76 with the
Stiletto? So you actually
Yeah.
hit with the sword this time? The little
dagger.
knife?
Yeah.
And how much damage does that do?
3, 4, 5 damage. Absorption 2 though. So 3 damage.
And so now we're at 5.
5 left.
Was I at 8 or 7? I thought it was at 8. Yeah, I was at 8. 'cause I did
And I'm gonna do Blessing on the Cross again. I did 4 damage to it.
that takes us to 1.
I'll die next. I'll die on Julie's turn.
Yeah, he actually will. Again. I like this. Julie just comes in and does all the cleanup work. Julie gets close to people and they die. That's not good. I mean, it's good in your
That's-
line of work, though.
That's fair.
It's fair.
Can't wait to see everybody in Origins.
Hugs!
All right, Julie, it's your turn.
Well,
yeah, all right. So he takes 1 point of damage, and then I walk over to the other one, and it takes 1 point of damage.
so good. You lost your base, Julie. That's so rude.
Oh no,
Just-
I'm all about that base.
Not the rebels. You can have that. All right,
Thanks.
23 points.
I rolled an 82,
Okay.
That's a hit.
so I'm gonna do that. I rolled a 3, so that plus 3, so that's 6. Minus 2 is 4. I'm not gonna use another PowerPoint because I know I want to save my PowerPoint.
Okay.
No particular reason.
Just 'cause. I'm feeling
Just
like,
feel like that might be a thing to be conservative about.
if I were thinking
Uh,
on things that could possibly happen in the story if you had such knowledge.
But wait, I got one more thing to do
Yeah.
because I've protected myself. Oh yeah, no, this time I didn't protect anybody. So I've got one more round of being protected for me, but nobody else is.
All right. So it's the ghost turn.
Just for
Roll
the
a d4.
record.
And
This is
doing.
my new face, guys. Okay, so the TV was in the bottom corner of the screen, and instead of getting up and moving it, it was driving me nuts. I decided to shimmy under the table and kick it. But I hope you all were entertained by that face.
Have chat roll a d4.
All right. This is the best face ever.
Nobody hits you. For real this time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a 3, roll a 3, roll a 3.
Don't hope that. You have no idea. You have no idea.
They rolled a 3.
Okay, he won't die. I'll give him a bandage. I have one.
Wow. You know what?
Yeah.
I was not happy about this encounter, but goodness. Twitch, you are doing a great job as the bad guys during this entire encounter.
Oh, they rolled a 72.
Solid
They
work.
actually hit me.
No.
That was a joke. I didn't actually want them to hit you. Okay, so 19 is the health. They rolled a 72, so we go ahead and we look at the powers section, and that's going to tell us what that attack did. So torment. Feeling horrible anguish, you lose 1d4 Vita,
All right, there's 3 Vita.
and you cannot use abilities. So that doesn't include your Aspergillium. That's just the Blessing of the Cross thing, right? What's
I have to pass a nerf 5.
until during
I
your
rolled a 10.
next turn. So not now.
Oh.
Oh. Did you want to double down on being wrong about that one too?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Okay. So Josh took the hit. And now it is Twitch's turn to hit back. 1. Oh yeah, I'm just going to knock everything on the board. My big sausage fingers. Okay, now they roll a D100.
Yeah. Think you would learn this by now.
Nope. I have terrible short-term memory. Thanks for
We've
asking.
been doing this for a couple of weeks, so it should be in your long-term memory by now.
I think we've established that sometimes.
You have no memory. You're a goldfish.
What'd you say? Huh? And Julie thought we made the wrong choice. That was a 49.
Oh no, Julie still thinks you made the wrong choice, but you
Lucked
at
out?
least backed it up with some terrible rolls.
Defense is 43. That's a 49, so that's a hit. So we're going to do 1d4 for the bail hook.
Have faith in the bug eaters. Ugh. I really need some chickpeas right now.
Chickpeas are not bugs.
But that's
I
our
don't know.
popcorn.
No.
I don't know what die to roll, but I know that a chickpea's not a bug.
Oh,
They rolled a 1.
so there has been this whole conversation going like in person and in the internet about eating crickets as of late.
This is a conversation?
Have you experienced any of this?
No.
Not the conversation. Have you ever eaten a cricket?
No.
Ants. I had to eat. Like, we went to the Museum of
I've had
Natural...
ants and I've had crickets.
You've
I've
had
had both. But I watched there's like on Netflix there was a chef competition, and I'm wondering if this is where it's coming from, where the very first episode it's like they pair 2 chefs from different parts of the world, and then they're doing cuisines from all over the world. And the very first one was tacos, and people who were these 2 chefs, one of whom was native to Mexico City, made tacos using only things that you would have found during like Aztec times. So it was a cactus and cricket taco.
That's so weird. I wonder what
And I was fascinated
Aaron
because it
watches
wasn't even
all
like
those.
garnished. It was just let me deep fry some crickets and slap it on a taco.
I feel like it's all crunch.
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying. They were like actually kind of obsessed with it because it was like putting Cheetos in your sandwich, like when you were anybody or like Fritos or anything like chips in your sandwich.
What
the
do you
peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I don't eat. But you know what I mean? Like how you like people like you used to do that, so you get like the crunch when you're eating. Like I feel like it would have that kind of effect.
What do you think the cactus meat tastes like?
Cactus? No, I know that it's kind of sweet.
Yeah?
And then it has like have you ever had
What?
have you ever had any of those aloe drinks that have the bits in it and it's a little bit crunchy and pulpy, but so it's like a fruit but with less, like it holds its shape better
Okay.
so it doesn't get too soggy.
Where were you when
So
you had
Cactus does that. I have it all the time. It's like one of the only vegan options you can get at most Mexican restaurants is like cactus tacos, mushroom tacos, and then hibiscus flower tacos.
That sounds about right. I'm not a
This
big
is what
fan
I eat.
of hibiscus flower. If the harder you stare at the die, like you could keep on staring at them and they're not gonna roll themselves.
I know we have a goal for tonight. I don't think we're gonna make that goal.
Oh, Joshua.
Oh,
Now
that's
I rolled a
11.
11 because of you.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about bugs, which is relevant to the madman.
Joshua's impatient.
I was relating.
Yeah. No.
I rolled a 94.
Nobody
I
cares.
feel like my collective time talking about bugs
It's far more
is
important.
still less time
What do you do with it?
than the two of you bickering. So there.
3, 4 damage.
Takes us from with or without absorption.
It's my aspergillium, so I do all the damage.
So 12. That's not really all the damage. It's 4 of the damage. One of us. One of us.
38 plus 4. Oh, I gotta be over here to do this. So 38 plus 4 is 42.
Yeah, it is.
Plus another 4. Yeah, that's enough
For what?
to hit.
Okay, and then what does it do? I feel.
I do 1 damage.
That's so good. High five. Not even a little bit.
He stabbed it.
Does he get absorption with the stiletto?
I did 1. Yeah, that's 1 damage after absorption.
Oh, I thought it was.
I did
0
3 damage. I rolled a 1. I get +1, but I get +1 for flank. So it's 3.
Is 11. Okay, now it's Julie's turn. He's automatically going to take 1 damage. Takes us to 10.
Rolled. Yeah. And then I rolled a. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I rolled an 82.
That's it.
And I just rolled a 10, so Josh is protected.
Yay! Because they like to attack me for some reason.
There's only 1 left.
Still. Oh, I didn't pass the nerf. I did not pass my nerf check.
And I rolled a 4 again, so I do 5 damage.
So that
With my
puts
bonuses.
us to 5. Okay.
It's time to roll D4.
Can you do something more? D4.
Let's see who he attacks.
Oh. Why? We just know that he's going to
Could,
attack
but
you.
I
Saving
don't wanna use
PowerPoints?
the PowerPoints. I want to save them.
Fair enough.
Mm.
I wonder what my farmer's doing here.
Did you train him?
No, he's just a guy.
Why haven't you trained him?
Because I don't have that kind of money. Who's a 1, Ann?
He's standing back there with his pitchfork going, yep, that's a ghost.
What did you think the one was
Uh-huh.
going to be?
Probably me.
Because I was going to do...
Yep. Yeah, exactly what you're going to do. So I'm protected this time, so he's not
That's
going to do
fine.
anything.
Awesome. Great. Excellent. So then now Twitch gets to
I
do...
still roll the D100 because if there's any other effects that happen, so I just don't take damage.
That's if it hits.
I'm just protected from damage.
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 Damage. I believe it's pronounced.
Are we going to Terje?
No, we're not going to Tarjay. It's far too late to be there.
62. That's a hit. So
How late is the one near you open until?
it's probably still open, like 11, 10 or 11.
Yeah.
You don't get the damage, and you've
Just saying,
already
we
stuck
keep
with
that.
the nerve check issue.
Okay.
So nothing new. So now we roll a D100 for Twitch's hit.
Yep.
With the bail hook. You think that they can do 5 damage,
They could.
and then they
Will
can murderate the spirit? That'd be so good.
I'm pretty sure the spirits are jelly, though.
Or jam. Do you know what the difference between jelly
What about
and jam
preserves?
is?
They rolled a 13. They did not hit.
What are you guys doing?
They're trying to eat it.
I think you need to dice shame your...
All right, Anne. It's your turn to attack.
I was about to roll a D100 on the thing. That's not where it needs to be.
You rolled a 5. Good job, Anne.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I rolled a 61. That's a hit.
We like to slow dance. We're sticking our head into its jelly-like tummy.
I did 3 damage to it.
I know. I was not hitting it. You did 3 damage on 5. It's not dead, Joshua. Talk to me when it's dead.
96. That's another hit.
Can you do 2 damage?
Yeah, I just did 2 damage.
It's an
I killed it. I exorcised the demon.
It's very good for you. All right. Let's come back up here for a moment too. So now we get to collect 20 lore for each one of the ethereal spirits that we murderated. So that is 60 lore. So, oh god, Matt's handwriting is atrocious. So now they have 109 lore. Oh, no,
109?
Just kidding. I went to the wrong place. I need to back that out. That was 49. That was the gold. 270.
I think for the first time in this game's history, I got a 0.
What did you mean you got a 0? You got a
For the
0?
record. For rolling, looting the body.
Oh, so you got a
10.
loot?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Without a bonus, I just straight up got a,
That's really good.
like with my bonus search. I know.
Their
This
lore.
First time.
Their lore. You've played this game an awful lot for this to be the first time too.
In this game. In this.
Oh, this particular setting.
game. Yeah. Yeah.
How much lore do you have?
355, I
Did
think.
I do this wrong?
But I had more lore than everyone else.
Yeah.
I should have like 8 more lore than everyone else, I think.
No, because I have 266, so there's no way you have 355 and you have 8 more lore than everybody else. I
No,
feel like you don't know what you're talking about. We also get 15 coins.
Oh, how much lore are you at?
266.
After they add the 60?
Yes.
You skipped this session?
Yes.
Okay.
So 64 gold for the
Twitch at?
Avenging Madman. 262. That doesn't sound right. Oh no, it's supposed to be 332. Just kidding. Now I know what I messed up. 332. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I have 23 gold, so that's lore. That's coins. Back to the story. Twitch gets less gold. Oh, that's right. I love that I can barely see Josh. So because you have the Ring of Moonlight, you get -2 coins from each coin award received. So that is less 6 coins. That puts you at 58. Okay, give me the book.
Yeah.
Why are you grabbing things?
Just
Don't even
what's
understand.
going on?
After the fight, the spirits guarding this forsaken place have been defeated. The glow of their burning red eyes extinguished forever. You realize you are standing on a man-made structure, a dome, perhaps the roof of an ancient observatory. What is it doing under the ground? The roots you followed have broken into the dome's ceiling and into the building.
It's dwarfs.
Pause.
Yeah.
Everybody's supposed to roll for loot.
Yeah.
So I got a
that's right.
loot.
D10?
Yep.
For 3, right? So we're going to have to do 2 and 1?
3 times. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, roll in.
I'm not sure we do. I miss Matt. You miss Matt? I take that personally.
You got a pitchfork.
It's going to go really well with your caltrops.
I don't need a pitchfork because I already have a 2-handed weapon. Does anybody need a pitchfork?
No.
It
I
doesn't.
should give it to
I'll keep it in
Twitch.
case.
But they get rid of their shield, but it does a d6 of damage instead of a
Ooh,
d4.
but it rolls a d6 for damage.
Yeah.
And it's got range 2.
All right, I'm gonna keep it.
All right. One pitchfork for you.
I'm gonna switch out my pitchfork for the pickaxe for the pitchfork.
What did you roll?
I did not get anything. No, you get 1 item.
I got the item because I rolled a 9, and my birdie is +1 to search rolls.
They rolled a 4.
So that's not. I get garlic because I'm Italian. Get it? Now watch. We're going to go run into a vampire because that's what happened last time somebody got garlic. All right. Everybody's rolled for everything?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so we're at the roots of the tree that broke through.
The crack glows with that eerie purple twist light. How could such a structure be so... See, look, I'm not the only one who's asking the question. How could such a structure be so far under the earth? You must climb down. Through the crack in the roof you go.
Twist Gaming Studio needs to be far away from everyone.
Because we have social anxiety?
Yeah, we're like Golem.
Oh, that makes sense. Chapter 2. Chapter Skirmish Table. It's cool stuff there. Ruins beneath the earth. You climb down the glowing vines into the unknown. Is this when leadership changes, Julie? Because it's the new chapter?
Correct.
Okay. You climb down the glowing vines into the unknown. Eventually, you reach the bottom. And as you try to make sense of your surroundings, torches suddenly crackle to life with that now familiar twist purple light. You find yourself in some sort of antechamber. The room and its contents in surprisingly good repair. See, for dwarves or messy golems, at least we have nice, stuff. And your Google lights work. I like it. The tapestries framing the large stone double doors are dull with age, but their disturbing imagery is still visible. Oh, maybe I don't like this so much. Pictures of human sacrifice and bizarre rituals dance across their fabric. That's terrifying. Whatever once roamed these halls must have been the blackest of evil. The doors are locked. With no clear way to open them, 2 monstrous statues sit at far ends of the room. Angry gargoyles that stare at you with hungry eyes.
Hungry eyes.
The highest skill check, awareness 8, all characters. So, Twitch, I need
I
you
rolled
to...
a 10.
You see all the things.
I see everything. I rolled a 2.
I rolled it too. I can't see a dang thing.
Can you see your own feet?
I rolled a 7.
Do you have any pluses, Julie, or?
I have a cult, and I don't remember. She's in the...
I'm looking. Nerve and archaeology.
Yeah.
Archaeology.
Yeah.
Archaeology.
So it doesn't really matter. Hey, Josh, I can't see my own feet. I can't see nothing. Doesn't matter because the highest roll is used for the skill check. The doors are locked, so how are we supposed to proceed? Better search the area for clues. Success! Joshua notices that each gargoyle statue has a lever cleverly disguised as an arm. Which arm lever will you pull? Left? Right? Or both at once?
I feel like we pull both at once.
I'm sorry, you pull what?
Both.
Oh, you pull what? Story moment 56 on page 49.
I get to read it.
Why do you think you get to read it?
Because I'm pulling them open.
No, you just means you have to pull the levers. 56. You have to read it all.
A click as the door unlocks and they slowly open, revealing a great hall lit with crackling purple torches. Torches begin to pulse, and you feel your energy slowly leaching away. Characters may not rest while on this map.
That was the right answer. That was the right answer, and I kept my face. I was really proud of me. All right, continue.
Why is this the second time that you went to go touch something and it's trying to suck your life? You wanted to go
All
read
characters
the
will
runes?
lose 1 power point at the start of their
Awesome.
turn until the map transitions.
This is why you don't touch stuff. Can you touch stuff? No. Nobody wants to touch your stuff. Yeah, you touch stuff anyway? Gonna touch stuff. How many power points does the Avenging Madman have? Don't know yet. Great. Give me the book back. You don't get to touch nothing ever again. What did you do? You
Trying to
lost
get
my
back to the-
page. I can't take you nowhere. With the doors now open, and us dying, and the ancient throne room revealed.
We're not dying. We're just losing power points.
Would you please adjust the power points down one?
At the end of each of our turns, we lose a power
No,
point.
at the end of the round.
At the end of the round?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Each round?
Yes. So we
Yes.
get transition
Until we
maps.
transition. So move quickly. Chop, chop. Step lively.
Fungal. With the doors now open and the ancient throne room revealed, you see tall pillars that stretch up into darkness and a throne made of obsidian, and human bones sitting at the far end of the hall. And all you can think about is grabbing one of the rib bones and stabbing it through Joshua's neck because he had to pull both levers at once and make you die. To the right of the throne is a large steel door which is locked. The
We're gonna
left
throw you in there.
The left side of the chamber is blocked by rubble. Primary goals. Unlock the steel door by completing this map skill check. All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
What if you have 0 power points? You don't lose anything, but that also means you don't have any power points to do anything.
FCO4. Wonder why you were saving those power points.
Yeah.
FC04A. Oh, that's because I need the door.
Hodor?
Hodor. Hodor. So we're setting up the map on the table. So the primary goal is to unlock the steel door by completing the map skill check. So the map skill check is a trickery 6. 1 character each round. More locked doors. At least this lock seems simple. Let's give it a try. So success and failure. The optional goal is to investigate all search locations. So who has trickery?
I believe you have one.
I do. I have +1 because of my Burby.
And Julie has one.
All right. So the primary goal says 1 character each round, Julie. So does that mean 1 character each round gets to attempt?
Yeah.
Is your name Julie?
I'm sorry. Anyone can attempt as long as they're adjacent. You only get 1 try, though, to attempt.
What do you mean?
So as many people as can fit around it can try, but that's what you get to do for your turn.
Oh. Okay. Because this said 1 character each round, and I thought that meant like a whole round.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. If it says 1 character each round,
Okay, so
then
and
I was
it's
incorrect.
it's
Only
you
1
and
character.
I that have the trickery, so we'll have the better chance to open the door.
Yep. And how much trickery do you have?
I
Just
only have
plus-
1 because of the bird. And I think
Nobody else has trickery.
You have
naturally?
1. You have 1 naturally.
So then, and then I have 1 because of the ring.
Oh, you have a ring that gives you +1?
it's a good,
Ring of Ruses, I believe.
it's a good thing I gave
does.
you her whole character kit. And you opened it up and went through it and made sure you knew what was in there. Good thing.
Yeah, you do. So you have +2. And you
All
also have the
right,
dog.
So,
Does the dog do trickery?
No, it gives +2 damage to mortal foes.
yeah, I've been counting that.
I forgot we had a dog.
All right. So, and I need these. I need 2
Well, I
rocks.
haven't been counting that because I don't have it because they weren't mortal at the spirits.
Yeah.
But I was mindful of that.
Here's your rocks.
Oh, that is the. So, oh, okay. I was backwards. You were right. I was wrong.
What's...
What trickery do I have to pass?
You have to pass a trickery check of 6.
Oh,
Does it matter which map we're using?
This is the first one. This is the second section.
Okay.
So the short answer is yes.
So super fun. I can see your blue highlights when you look down around the edges where the green screen hits it.
So
It's really cool.
they're underneath. Oh, see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can see it on the edges, like where your ponytail flips.
I keep on
All
forgetting
right,
they're there because they're
so
hidden. So we're back on the board.
I'm right there in the front by the door.
Yeah, you are. Conveniently. Wonder how you got
Is
there.
everybody okay with me going first and foregoing the turn order?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Lovely. Okay. So I have to roll at least a d6 and I have a +2, so d4. And I get a 9.
Aww,
We're cool.
Sookie now. Success! You unlock the door, revealing a passage that takes you deeper into the buried castle. Gain a boon. So Julie gets a boon. And a boon are these cute little tokens, and on the back of the tokens, with burbies, are special stuff.
Grab one random.
This one. And kaboom! Add d6 to any die roll.
Oh, we're going to do that to damage at some point. It's going to be great.
I like it.
Me and my pitchfork are going to do 2d6 damage at some point. Stabby stab.
Once the doors open, and if there are no map effects due to your last story moment...
There is a map effect.
Thanks, Josh. You could immediately skip to the grimoire on page 16.
We're going to need it. We're going to need it.
Otherwise, you must
Don't
use...
worry.
You must... No, that's bad English. Otherwise, you must use get all characters... Use guys. That's what it's supposed to say. Otherwise, use guys are supposed to get all the characters to the exit zone. And the exit zone is the door over there.
Okay.
Alrighty then. So, all characters. So, Julie's... So, you didn't move, Julie. You just did your roll.
She had to take a step forward to move to the door.
Did she?
Yeah, the door was one space in front of her.
No, it's not
So
supposed to
press on
be.
through, guys.
Because that's 4, and then the door's there.
That's the door, actually.
That's the exit door. That's the one she had to unlock.
That's the skill check door.
It doesn't matter. The status effect changed, so we transitioned. So now we're at a new time, new thing. So
Okay.
now we can go back to regular turn order if you like.
Okay, so then... No, that's fine. You can go again first if you're okay with that because you have to move.
That was the skill check door, Anne.
Sure.
How did you think that they were going to...
You just open that door. There was a door there, and there's the skill check door is this other door.
No, the
No,
skill check
it's
door was
not.
the door right there.
Okay.
I see the die.
Okay.
What does that say?
Okay.
So that made the status change.
'Kay.
Which means we're starting another round.
So
Okay.
did we all
So
now...
now we can go back to regular. Now we're in regular turn order.
But do we all
like
lose
it's
a
a new
PowerPoint
round.
right
Be like-
now?
No, because I got it in one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So then...
Unless the other door is the door where you lose PowerPoints.
Wait, what? We're going to lose PowerPoints between
other
here
door.
and here for each round because of the map effect from the gargoyles, right?
No, which one was associated with the losing PowerPoints? It should have given you a 1 and a 2 on the map.
I gotta read the... Page 56, 56 on page 49. All
I'm
characters
pretty
will
sure
lose...
it was the door that was part of the gargoyle one.
All characters will lose 1 PowerPoint at the start of their turn until they map transition.
So do we transition the map here?
No, because
no?
now because we checked this door. This is the door that
Okay.
you opened, and we need to make it to this exit zone here.
Gotcha. So
So-
no, we do have to lose a PowerPoint.
Right? And I think that that's the whole reason
Bummer.
that it tells you that when you open this door, If you don't have a map effect, you can skip this.
Right. Cool. So I'm gonna hustle.
Okay. So then it's still then that means that your turn was done, and then it's the next person's turn,
Okay.
right?
Got it.
So then 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's
Yep.
you lose 1 power point at the start. So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He lost his base.
All right. And then everyone goes
Okay.
again.
Yeah. So then
I move up next. Well, we can do it in regular order.
3, 4. Well, now we're in this order. 1, 2. But this is all the brand new start of the new turn, right?
You already
Mhm.
moved Julie once. Moved her a second time.
Yeah, because it was the new round. Because everybody moved once.
You moved her twice that round because she was all the way here.
Right, that was it. Yeah, okay, so I started with her first. And she should have been last. Do you want to move her now?
She started here on that second round because she opened the.
No.
Okay. I'm up and go. Go ahead. Go to the next part.
Skip to Grimoire on page 16 once all characters are on the exit zone. We use the same one. Okay. So you travel a passageway. Along it are alcoves with moldy tapestries. You reach a set of double doors hanging ajar. Beyond them is an unholy sight, made more so since it's found in a chapel. Braziers of burning coal line the center aisle, leading up to an altar. On the altar lies an enormous open book, with a charred black leather cover. A dark amethyst nimbus of energy pulsates around the tomb, in sync with the rhythm of your pounding heart. The ceiling is pierced by the many thick and gnarled roots that must be from the colossal dark oak above. Stretched out and reaching for the dark energy emanating from the grimoire, you have found the source of the dark oak's animation, and the sickness plaguing the village. The floor and the walls are covered in strange symbols, drawn in red blood from ages past. Every surface portrays bizarre and disturbing images. As you draw closer, you feel it sucking the life from your body, fueling its power even more. The tomb rises from the altar, floating in midair. Its cover contains sharp barbs and a large eye inset on its top, wide and unblinking. It must be stopped, and quickly, before all is lost. Da, da, da.
We're gonna kill a book.
Yeah, I wondered what was in that rubble. Great Hall, FC.
So wait, and if you went to the Kickstarter, you saw what the miniature of it looked like, I would think. But let me see if I can pull it up.
Oh, there's a typo in the book. It says to use A, but it's not as B. Okay. Okay, dokie. I need this to go this way. I'm gonna set up the thing. There was a what for the Kickstarter, Julie?
I was saying if you went on the Kickstarter page, you probably saw the miniature art for the Necronomicon.
Every time I think of it, I think of the book from Hocus Pocus.
Oh, it's the book from Evil Dead.
Oh, book!
Yes, that's what I think.
Book! I
have
love
to-
that movie.
It's very, very cute. I need another spyglass, poor favor. please and thank you very much. Matt's going to be so excited that people missed him because he always gets FOMO.
It's true.
I'm not going to put that there yet because I need it. So, do you have it? The coin? And another magnifying glass. Please and thank you. Okay, primary goal. Defeat the Book of Dark Dimensions. I gotta beat a book. See the Affliction Encounter dialogue box. Encounter the Book of Dark Dimensions Affliction. The grimoire is immune to all negative statuses. At the start of the Book of Dark Dimensions turn, it draws the life force from all living creatures, who lose 1 Vita until the grimoire is closed. This occurs even if it loses its turn. Why'd you take me down here?
I'm going to strap up a book. Just really.
Can you see it?
Changed it. Yeah.
You can. It's so serious. Once per round, characters adjacent to the Book of Dark Dimensions may attempt to use their knowledge to reduce its power by sacrificing their act in order to make either a faith or occult 8th check. So what is who's got faith in occult?
I got faith. I got all the faith.
I've got occult.
That's good.
I'll use my faith for the book. So what do I do?
You have to pass a faith 8 check instead of doing an action. So
And what does that do?
Instead of attacking. If you succeed, it causes 2d4 damage to the Book of Dimensions.
What if I brought a paper shredder?
Oh, seriously?
Twitch, you guys
Awesome.
have ecology and nerve. So not much in the way of occult.
No, they're taking their bail hook
I
to
have
it. They're ripping the
occult.
pages out.
You have occult. I have 1 faith.
I have 3 faith.
And I have 1 occult. That's interesting. 2 nerve. Okay.
Ooh, so Julie, when I roll for my blessing, we can pick up faithful, which gives us +1 faith or +1 occult,
Oh, that's really
or
good.
both actually technically. So we get +1 to that roll.
2d4 damage is going to be really good since most of our items are 1d4 damage.
So we're just gonna be like praying and yelling at this book basically, and it's gonna get really sad and
Well,
and
you're
hurt.
going to be praying, and I'm going to be holding up, like, chicken legs. and
I
stuff.
think Jason's
But
got
yeah.
I think Ice Chamber's got the best strategy.
They want to eat the book
Yes.
and become one with the book.
I think that's how you do it. This
I think
goes.
that's not how you... I'm pretty sure that's how you not do it every single movie ever.
I think you're supposed to eat it, right? It looks weird. It's glowing. It's flying. I think we should stick it in its mouth. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
If it's inside of me, it can't hurt me,
I
right?
feel like that's pretty sound logic.
Of course.
And
yeah.
you gain its power.
The Book of Dark Dimensions has 50. I wonder if it bites you back like the octopuses if you eat them and the tentacles strangle you. So they have 53 health.
You don't want to know what kind of indigestion you get.
Ew,
It's
so
not.
gross. Not good.
You get into.
No.
I thought they'd be very fiber high.
You're so dorky. That was good. Because it has might, it has +10
Because it's dusk.
because it's dusk.
Not because it's might.
His defense is 57, and this is another ranged.
He doesn't give us any money though. This is a poor book.
He's not got a good job. Special power. It receives 2 attacks per round. Whenever the book reaches 0 Vita, the attacking character must pass an occult 10 less the number of tracking tokens the group has. We don't have any tracking tokens.
There might be something on the other side of that card.
Or it will immediately recover 1d10 Vita. On failure, the group gains a tracking token. What?
So every time we fail, we get a token.
Got it.
So we want Julie to give the killing blow.
I don't think you can go lower than $0. Ice Chamber. Powers 1 through 4 repulsion, 5 through 8 energy pulse, 9 through 0 part the veil. All right, this is going to be fun. So he's going to start off with 53
Dark Aura.
health.
Called it.
And I'm first player now, right? Since we're map transition.
Yes. Actually, you would have been first player during the last one. I'm supposed to be first player this time.
Okay. And we have to roll to see who goes first, right? Book or us?
Correct.
So 2d100s, please.
Can do.
First one for the
Skippy.
book, second one for us. What are you looking for?
One of the trackers that actually goes up all the way. Did you just throw me the thing that I threw back at
You
you
put
that I
back in
don't
the
need?
bag.
You know what you could do?
Is it leather bound? By that, I mean skin. We have to decide whether we are vegetarian,
Or not.
I mean, it sounds like it's a demon book. It'd probably be like human skin.
Do you have to eat the covers?
That would make you a cannibal if you
It-
ate it.
I think that we go first.
It's human skin. Yeah.
Yeah. So you'd be a cannibal if you ate it.
It's 100% human skin.
That's disgusting. That's
Also,
way gross.
my yelling, I'm first player, finally scared one of the cats who stood up, looked at me like I'm a real big jerk, and then laid back down.
Did you continue to pet it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it will accept you, human. What are you looking at?
We have to be adjacent to the book to pray at it or shake bones at it or whatever we're doing.
Shake bones. Oh, okay. It's here. All right, bone shaker.
Maybe Julie's doing a suggestive dance.
What?
No.
Joshua?
No, I'm not.
No.
Why do you just stay? So we are not vegan. No, I guess not. I mean, it's a moral decision that we'll have to consider. We can move that as we get over there.
Okay. Oh, my holy water's gone.
That's not good.
I don't need it. I'm gonna be praying. I'm gonna pray this evil away.
It's our turn, so who's going first?
Julie's first.
All right, Julie. I'm first player.
I'm gonna. So we have to be adjacent to it to pray?
Yep.
Or occult?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna run up so I can occult that.
1, 2, 3, 4. You make it about halfway up.
Do you still have your boon with an extra movement? I don't think you ever used it.
An extra action, you mean?
No, you had one for +1. You had an extra move action.
Was it a move action or just an action?
Take an additional move.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll take an additional move.
There you
Thanks.
go. 1, 2, 3, and you can go right up next to it. Well, let's do. I'm gonna put you
Awesome.
here, so that way.
Yes.
Okay.
And now I'm going to exorcise a demon. All right. That was my best Matt impersonation that I could do.
Then you could add a
That was
d6
it.
to your 2d4 roll for your demon
Correct.
damage.
And I had to get a what?
You have to.
An 8?
Yeah, an 8.
Okay, so I rolled a 6 and I have +2 because you haven't rolled.
Yep.
But that's good enough still. So I get an 8. I'm also I'm also going to roll my. So I am protected.
Okay. And does he take
check
1
y'all
aura
later.
damage from you walking up to it?
Yep.
Yep. So then that'll take us from 53 to 52.
So I rolled a 3 and then I rolled another 3 and then I'm going to use my other boon and I get another 3, so it takes 9 damage.
Awesome.
Oh,
so
wait, plus my other 3 for my regular damage stuff, so it takes 12 damage.
So it takes us all the way from 52 to
What?
40.
What?
You knocked out so much health.
I'm beating. Oh my goodness, my little librarian self is actually a little sad.
I
My little
think
bookworm self
you
is
may have
like, I don't
damaged
like
the
hurting
spine.
book.
What are you reading to this book,
That's
Julie?
really upsetting, actually.
What are you telling this book that it's so damaged?
That was your joke.
I don't know. I'm asking a question. What's the joke?
Twitch's turn. Twitch is gonna run
No,
up.
I would never tear pages out.
1, 2, 3.
It's bad. I don't even fold the pages in the corner, even in paperbacks. That's bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They can't. They can just get close. They have to
This
get
is
closer.
actually very distressing. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted about damaging the book.
Okay, but if he goes here and gets in front of the pew
And sits down and prays.
and sits down and prays, he can do the search token, and then he'll be close enough to get to the book in the next round because he doesn't have reach, so he's not going to get up here. Then Twitch isn't going to get up here anyway.
Okay.
So Twitch, I'm going to have you guys run up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a little Leroy Jenkins prayer. And if y'all want to roll a d10, I think we should just have Matt make a soundboard of all of his voices That way, when he's not here, we can play clips of him. Just kidding.
Well, like, there's some standards. Now
Yes.
let's get into the meat and potatoes.
I
Is
need
this
to
book
share that.
demonic? Demonic? Ugh.
It's a bad idea. That was a 6.
They find nothing.
That was poopy.
I do not break spines. That is not what I do.
Across
Spine crusher.
your knee.
All right,
my
and it's your turn.
goodness.
Go shoot the book.
Should I shoot the book? How
Yeah.
close can I get up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's my thing? Here it is. Okay. Crossbow. I've got 3 arrows. Where's my little thing that you were futzing with?
I don't have it. They're over here.
I don't have it. It's right here in front of me. I feel like those are 2 very different things. How many power points do I have, Josh?
You have 2.
So I have this special in the scope ability, gain +5 might with ranged weapons during the first round of combat. So I'm going to use this. I think this is the right time to use that.
Okay.
To use my +5 might to make sure that I hit. I rolled a 43. I need to beat a 57. 43, 48. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull 9 out. My damage bonus is on a might is 4. And I'd have to come up with 5 more. And I don't think I have it. But you know what? I could use that other one.
Okay.
PowerPoint. And now I have 0 PowerPoints. And I'm going to reroll that. Julie, if I reroll my first... It doesn't matter. I rolled a 12. So that was fun. That was the waste of the PowerPoint when I rerolled it.
Waste of
Rerolled a 12.
2 PowerPoints.
Yeah, that was great. That was
Okay.
fantastic.
I'm gonna. My prayer works. Everyone gets to choose what they want to do.
Does
Julie and I are gonna take Fateful because that's a good thing.
Yes.
so again, that's blessed, fortified, faithful, or favored.
Oh, it is demonic.
It is demonic. So what does that mean for you?
I can do Blessing of the Cross and do 1d6 damage.
I did. I made fun of you guys when you missed that, and I just sat here and wasted 2 PowerPoints on nothing. So that was fun. Great. Good.
So I'm assuming they want to take Blessed, probably.
Well, then they can talk while you take your turn. Let's go.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna roll a d6 using my last
Can you
PowerPoint.
take the character record? Yep. Thank you.
2 damage to the book.
That takes us to 38. And then do you get to do your Blessing of the Cross?
That's what I just did.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I figured, I know
So then-
sometimes Matt rushes you guys with making choices, and the guys rush you with making choices for you, and this is about you guys and what you want to do on your stream, so I figured I'd give you some time to think it over. Julie's turn. But
No.
blessed it is if nobody else
No,
says
it's the
anything.
book's turn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't it the book's turn?
Can we skip the book's turn?
No.
I feel like that's like the
No.
alternative
No.
rule set, right?
That would be great, but no.
No?
No, we don't get to do that at all.
Do you
So
100?
Julie, you're losing your last PowerPoint here
For what?
Why?
Why?
because I thought it was at the beginning. Was it at the beginning of the book's turn? Sorry.
No, that was the
Oh,
last.
Sorry, that was.
map.
I'm thinking
What was their health at?
38. You just said it.
Okay, so 1d4
I don't have that shirt.
because it's ranged. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did Matt wear his Millennium Falcon shirt yesterday?
You did.
I'd like to point out that I got that shirt first. Actually,
No, he
Aaron
said
got it for me. No, he did
said-
not.
Matt said he had his
I
shirt
no,
longer than he.
no, he's lying. Both said we wanted to sit on the throne, and you wouldn't let us. No, guys, I had that I wouldn't let you do. You're right. I wouldn't let you be king of the world. I'm sorry. 4, 1, 2. So it's Julie.
I feel like that is wise.
I'm okay with this. You're okay with the hit?
Because she's protected, so...
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, no, that's great. Good stuff.
So they're going to roll the
All right,
D100.
so I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna roll a d10.
Well, doesn't the book still, like, if it has some other effect, it happens to you, even if you're protected?
Oh wait, it has 2 turns.
Yeah.
2 turns.
But on the first turn, it rolled a 76. So we got to look at the powers to see what the 6 is, which is energy pulse. The pulse of energy spreads across the room. All characters that are hit lose 4 Vita. So
Is that everyone?
Yes.
All right.
that was poopy.
So Julie's fine, but the rest
Except
of us...
for those of us who protected ourselves.
Named Julie. Except those of us named Julie.
Except
All right.
for those of us who started off really nice and were protecting everybody else first, and now we're like, you know what? Y'all are ridiculous. I'm saving me.
Okay.
So I forgot to do the D4 for here. Do
D4 for what?
does it hit Julie again, or does it hit somebody else on the second turn?
Hit something else. 2.
So that's me.
Good.
30. It doesn't do nothing. Thank you. Okay, so now it is.
Julie's turn to pray. Or occult.
And
I don't pray. I occult. You pray.
Are you sacrificing something for the book?
And I
Are you sacrificing other books for the book?
Yeah.
little mini pop-up books.
Yes. Shh. Don't tell them.
She's ripping
This
the
is what I'll
pop-up
do to
pages out.
you.
Julie, how could you get that water damage all over those pages? So rude.
She's turning each page
No.
and
Did you get
dog
crumbs?
urine all the pages.
I rolled a d10 though.
And then what
And?
happened?
So I do 4 plus 4. Wow. So 4 plus 4, 8, 11. And I only had that d6 for that one time, right?
Yeah.
So that
Okay.
takes us to
So I did 11 damage.
27. Flipper. 27. Julie, stop hurting the books. Oh, we have to remember that the book has plus 10 might. So I know it. What did
Listen, it was like
rolled
one of
really low.
those like
it rolled a
Q
30.
is for
and I got 40.
quicksand. You know,
What?
murder ones.
What?
I feel like
I heard quicksand and murder, and now I'm confused.
you know the books, the paperback books that are about like they're all different letters that are murder mystery ones. They're terrible paperbacks. It was one of those.
So that makes it okay.
Or a Harlequin romance novel.
That's
yes.
acceptable.
I
that
figured
absolutely
the
makes it
book
okay.
of Dark Dimensions would like be scared of children's books or something like that. Something like
Really
Dr. Seuss.
We're going to have Twist step up 1, so they'll be adjacent diagonal to the book, and roll a D100.
Ooh, wait. I also wait. It was in my
Yeah,
in my
so
round.
she
it
does
also
one
did one
damage.
more damage.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so 26. Yes.
They rolled a
Okay.
31.
Wait, and I got to roll to see if I protect anybody.
Yep.
Sorry, I
Nope,
got
it's
distracted by the hurting the books, which actually really upsets me.
Aw.
And I rolled a 9, and I'm gonna protect.
Twitch.
I'm dying.
Do I protect Twitch? Do I protect Twitch? Do I? Mills and Boone books. I can hurt them. All right. Yeah, I protect Twitch.
Okay.
You have how much plus might? You have plus 5. Bear with me. Plus 5 from the bail hook is plus 10. So that gets us to
blessed.
41. Blessed is an additional 5, which takes us to 46. We still got to beat a 57. So that is it. You guys have plus 11 might. 5, 10, 15. Plus 15. I can count. Might.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is a lot.
but it's not enough.
But unfortunately, it's not enough. My turn?
Yep.
I'm going to try and get closer and...
So I knew
hit it.
Jennifer had arrived because my 2 sentinels left all of a sudden.
Are you going to try to razor cut the book now?
Yes.
And make it bleed?
Oh, would it get bleed?
Yeah, it gets bleed.
Aw,
We're killing a
yeah.
book and it's making me sad.
Yeah. I'm going to cut it up with a razor.
Even though it's an evil book.
Still,
Still. 86.
that book can't help what it is.
No. Can it, though? So we pull an and without
Yes, it
wasting
can.
PowerPoints.
Ink will bleed from the pages.
Can't.
That's
Where's the other partner in crime?
3, we buried him in the backyard.
We're almost done.
3. So wait, so I hit, so I get 3.
2, plus 1, plus 2.
What? Where did you go? Okay. I rolled a 2 plus 1, which is a 3. Plus 2 is a 5. Plus 1, 6.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. 7, 8.
Who do we
8.
appreciate?
Me! Yay! Which takes us down to 18. You're
Alright.
welcome. I sliced and diced.
All right, can you get me next to the book, please?
Yeah, I could try. Yeah, I suppose so.
I rolled a 1.
You
I
didn't.
did some horrible praying.
Is that a crit fail? Did you break your aspergillium again?
No, I just rolled a 1 trying to pray. And
I think I'm going to make you stand up on the table.
sure.
Yeah, I like this idea. It's very funny.
I think you're confused at why you're praying at a book. It's
Yeah.
probably just it's throwing you for a loop. You're a little
Little loopy.
at a loss.
So it's the book's turn. So I'll have them all a d4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
Okay. Would Josh probably, because he wanted to read from the runes, he wanted to touch the gargoyle, and now there's a book? Yeah, I 100% say.
It's a new book I want to read.
Oh.
The more
That's
you
you.
know.
The more you. And you're protected, right?
Nope. I'm going to die here.
Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not. What if they don't hit?
I should have
Can we
done
do
my
a
advantages.
crossover of my Z-Pac 2 character? I was a real badass in that.
I didn't hear you.
I said, can we do a crossover of my Z-Pac 2 character and just have me wreck him?
Oh, yeah. Jen comes in with her linebacker pads, and her roller skate.
That's an 89.
just crushes
That's
them
going
from
to hurt
Z-Pac.
me.
That's going to hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So what's a
he's at,
9?
18.
Yep. Great. Exciting. 9. Part the veil. The target loses 4 health,
Okay.
and a restless spirit is summoned adjacent to them. If a restless spirit is already in play, use energy pulse instead. Great.
No,
Wonderful.
it summoned a restless spirit.
I just pulled my earphones.
Is the rest of the spirit card still out?
9 is epic. I threw it
9
at you
is epic.
aggressively. So there's that. There's the part where I aggressively...
And then it attacks again, so you need another target.
Oh, man. That's a lot. That's a lot of attacking. It needed to be dead. Okay, guys. Did you lose it? Is that it?
It's over here.
Adjacent? Where? I guess it's got to go here then, right?
They can go on the other side of me. Those are still squares on against the wall.
I don't think they are, though.
They
Are they?
Yeah. Put it on behind the book, so it's between. Yeah, and then it's gonna take Julie's aura damage.
Okay. You get hit again.
Oh, fun!
Can you use a bandage?
My bandage has been used. Roll another d100
Can I give you a bandage?
on your turn.
You're going to die a lot. Although I have 9 health, so. We have the same number of health. What are you freaking out for?
I'm the prayer.
I'm pretty sure that's not a thing.
Oh, you do 1 damage because of your bleed.
On the start of its turn?
Yep.
Yes. 17.
So he rolled a 60. He's going to do the same thing again, but it says to do energy pulse instead.
Yes, and the energy pulses, everybody gets 4 Vita damage.
Yay. So me and you take
Except
4
me
damage.
and the madman.
So good. So good. So Josh and I are at 5 health, but it's okay. The book's turn is over. Does the restless spirit go now, or do we go?
Yeah.
I felt it.
So have them roll d4.
Not.
Well, yep.
It's not fun. It's not fun at all.
I'm down to 5. I ate my bandages.
So,
Oh, I have bandages. I'll give you. I have 3 bandages. I'll give you 2 of them.
Can I eat those now? Or use them now?
I thought you just told me that
Yeah.
I had to wait
Yeah.
for my turn.
Oh.
I really wish you would
Bandages
have.
are a free action.
I didn't know trading was a free action.
So it's 4, so it's going to hit Julie, which is fine because she's
As
protected.
long as I'm adjacent to you.
You're not adjacent to me.
I am, though. You can't have my
Well,
bandage.
come
though.
on over here because I'm going to start occulting.
So this is the damage
Okay.
roll for Julie. Roll 1d.
I make it because I have 3. I have a 5 plus 3. That's 8. So I make my occult check.
Roll the 6. That doesn't do anything. All right, you made your occult
It's
check.
8 plus 3 is- Wait. I do 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I protect. Well, I just gave you 8 points, so I protect Anne
Oh, I'm so excited about that.
Okay.
this
Thank
round
you.
for 3 rounds.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to eat 1 more power point so that I can do another action.
He's at 8. He's at 8.
Oh, no, wait. I'm just going to roll to hit. Or no, I can use a hit point to do another action. And I'm going to pray again.
It says once per round, though, for the prey thing.
No. Right. Not what I meant.
Okay.
I meant way back at the very beginning of this story, I got 1 additional action
Okay.
boon. That's what I'm using.
The
Okay.
boon.
Yeah. And I got a 5 plus my 3 is still another 8, so I still make it.
So that would bring its health down to
2, that's 5.
Oh,
I do
no, he's doing damage now. How much
8,
damage?
so I've done 16, 17 damage total.
And that's with your aura?
With my aura is 17 total.
Okay, so it's got 1 health left.
And because I'm next to the spirit dude, I also hit him for 1.
I didn't do his
If I'm
life
next to
tracker.
him. Am I next to him? I'm not
Yep,
next
you're
to him.
next to him. You're corner to corner.
I can't tell.
You are.
All right, so yeah.
So he'll have 23.
He gets zinged for 1 too. Jen brought me wine.
That's a good friend. Why did you move him?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let's not do that.
Hitting the book was upsetting. I needed a sedative.
Put it up here and make it easier.
Yeah, but then he can't see it in the camera. That's what's important.
Okay.
Thanks, appreciate it. All right, so now Twitch needs to go.
1 point. You need to hit it for 1
But then they
point.
need to pass an occult check to see if they actually kill it or not.
You can do it.
Rah, rah, shish kumbah. Go team! Did we eat it? No, you didn't eat it. Remember, Julie has to hit the book to kill it, not us. No, we're about to eat it now. Guys, you gotta
We're
rip
gonna
off
try
the
anyway.
last page and shove it in your mouth. It's for the good of humanity.
They rolled a 47. I think that's enough.
Yeah,
With their
what's
plus might bonuses, they're good.
47, and then we said they had 16.
Yep.
So that's 57, which is the defense plus 1, which is 58. So they just make it. So it's a hit.
They have plus 15 might.
But now it's a 0, so now they have to pass
Oh,
an
just kidding.
occult 10.
So now we have to roll.
Well, first they have to. Oh yeah, they're gonna do damage. Whatever they do, they do.
Here, let me put it up on the camera so everybody can read,
Okay.
and not just you. So whenever the book reaches 0
But now
Vita,
we can't see what the roll is.
They rolled a 3.
All right, well, that wasn't good. So now it goes back up to 10.
and we
No,
get
it rolls 1d10 health.
yep, and we get
So it
one,
rolls- oh, that's good.
and we get one tracking
we get-
token.
Yeah.
So,
Why are you standing?
so that I can reach the thing when I need to move it. Is that okay with you?
No, it's not.
Hey, guess what?
She's excited. It's very
It's got
exciting.
6 health
It's the very end
now.
of the fight with the book.
I have to stand up for the excitement, guys. 6. Okay.
Alright.
And we get a tracking token. Is that a thing? Can we find something that...
Yep.
It's tracking.
The tracking tokens are the ones that are red, and
Oh, the things that you use in
mean,
the
not that it
skirmish
matters.
boards with the X's?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So now it is my turn.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll to see if I hit the
there
damn
you go.
thing.
Got it.
It's a 36. I don't think you hit.
No, I don't think so that I did either. Great. Cool. Are you going to hit?
I don't know why I did that.
What? Yeah, that's not... What?
2. No, I just pray and not do anything.
Why did you roll a d10?
To see, I was gonna pray for it.
To
But-
pray. He's
Is-
been praying. I've been occulting.
Yeah.
Instead of hitting it
Yeah.
with 6 health?
Yeah.
When you could have just stabbed it?
Yeah.
Just asking.
I do more damage with the prayers.
You only
Um,
needed 6.
And then I'm
If you
gonna
can hit it, you do.
take the 2 bandages. I don't do that much damage. And I hit on a 4+. There's like 60% chance I wound
I'm protected.
with that.
So now it's
The book's turn.
the book's turn.
Yep. So
Madman and Josh and Twitch are protected. No,
I'm
No.
and
Twist and I are
Twitch
protected.
Josh and I are not.
Right. So Josh is 1, I'm 2, Twist is 3, and Julie, you are 4. So this is the first round for the book.
2.
Comes after me, which is good because I am protected. So we're gonna roll a D100
So it
though
doesn't matter.
to see what.
No, you don't have to roll it. You're protected.
But don't I get the effect if it hits?
Like if he rolls and he does damage to like everyone instead of just her.
That's fair. Yeah.
71, so it hits, and then the 1 is the repulsion.
All characters are pushed 1d4 towards the start zone.
That's not nice.
So I'm pushed 2 spaces.
Does only one person have to roll? Does everybody have to roll?
Everyone roll. I would assume everyone rolls their own.
Well, wait. If it's a status effect that happens to everyone, we shouldn't be rolling the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not targeting any one person. It's everybody.
So, but that's
Some
the
of them
power.
Some of them targets the actual target.
see.
Some of them are just
I see.
instead of that, everyone does this.
1, 2, 3. You think everybody rolls their own?
Yeah, you roll your own damage.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
1, 2. You have all the d4s. I'm going all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Julie, how far are you going?
1.
1.
And then the book's gonna attack again.
So we're going to roll a d4 to see who the book is going to attack. Stabby, stabby. I really wish you would have just killed the book last time. I really, really wish this. But even if we kill the book, we still have to kill the restless spirit? Or does it disappear with the book?
Object was to do what?
Kill the book. Hits me again. I'm okay with this. But then it says after well, I guess I'm okay with this emotionally. At an emotional level. I hate seeing that Matt has 21 health when the rest of us are all dying.
94. He pushes us again.
So we all need to roll a d4 to see just how far back we're going to the wall.
I go 3.
1 again.
Do you...
And roll.
what health is the restless spirit at?
It lost like 1 damage.
6. Oh, the restless spirits? Yeah, lost 1 from me. Unless anybody else hit it.
No.
Josh is shuffling stuff on my board, and I'm gonna. Okay. And they go back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi guys.
All right. Then the restless spirit goes.
This is Terabad.
Terabad?
Terabad. Means terrible.
The rest of yeah.
Terrible and bad. Da-dun. Da-dun. Oh, Julie.
Yep.
Roll low, guys. Roll really,
Mm.
really low. Low to the flow. Could you please put that in a bag? Could you
Good.
please put this in a bag? Could
Good.
you put that in a bag?
Good.
Restless spirit is nomming on my face.
A 92.
Stop it.
It's super
like-
numb.
What the hell is Josh and Ann doing? Just letting it nom on your face.
Yes.
So far
all
away.
Twitch rolled, so Twitch is actually the one
Ugh.
driving the nom.
So with the 2, they get torment, feeling horrible anguish. Julie, you lose 1 d4 Vita and cannot use abilities until you pass nerve 5 during your next turn.
Sure. Okay, great. So I got 1 damage.
That's good.
No, I don't, because I have absorption.
So you get zip 0 damage.
Yeah. And then I passed nerve because I got an 8.
But I think you have to wait till your... but it'll be your turn
It is my turn.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my turn now.
So go step next to the book and pray. Or occult.
Great. I got a 9. I prayed. It's also getting 1 damage from my being in its presence.
22 and 5. All right, so you have to do 5
And-
damage.
Done. I did 6.
Okay. Now roll your occult check. You
And
need
pass
to
a 9.
pass a 9.
So I get a +3 to that,
Yep.
and then a correct.
Yep.
I
What'd you-
passed it.
The book is dead. Ding dong, the book is dead. Big old book. Actually, it's not so big because we ripped the pages out. Actually, Julie
All
ripped
right,
the
so
pages
what
out.
happens?
So now we have a moment to talk about how you should properly handle a book. So
Do
you
we
should
get to
never
loot the
tear
book?
pages. Yeah, you do. So you should never tear pages out of books. You should always hold them carefully. You should never dog ear the pages. And now we're going to
Never.
cover Josh's face with the lore. So we didn't kill the restless spirit, so I don't think we get bonus prizes for that.
We
but
do not.
we did get 50 lore for the book. 266 brings me to 3.
And then we can roll our
loot checks. Right, so
loot check.
So, guys, Twist, you have 382 lore right now.
Ooh, we
and
should go shopping.
Josh, as Josh mentioned before, the book was broke, so that means no dinero. But if you guys
the
want to
book?
roll your d10, we can
It's
see.
not
if
like
you
we can sell it now.
Why not?
Book might have loot though, so go check if it has loot hidden in the pages.
It does not.
It didn't have any for
Does
me.
not have loot for me.
I even looked in the spine. I even tore apart the front cover.
You checked under the human leather.
Yeah, that's if I was gonna hide something in a book, that's where I would hide it.
Hide it under that eye.
You think I could rip the eye out and sell it like a necklace? They got a 5.
You might have
Yeah.
it for a snack.
That's
No.
disgusting.
All right, so what happens, Ann?
The book falls to the ground, spilling out torrents of dark energy. You become blinded with bright twist purple light as the evil grimoire unleashes a final effort of resistance. With all of your strength, you reach out and slam it shut. The light is instantly gone. The braziers, which were fueled by the power of the book, dim and then blink out, plunging the room in complete darkness. Except I have a drake that gives me light. You fumble in the blackness as you lash the book closed with the strips of leather from your belongings. Making your way back through the buried castle and the underground tunnels, you eventually break through to the surface above, breathing fresh air. At first, there is silence. But then a bird, named my little dovey,
Chirp, chirp.
chirps. And then, like a herald of goodwill all around, come the sounds of nature. I'm Snow White. The forest is already beginning to fight its sickness. You can see the rotted bark of the trees sloughing off to show new growth of healthy trunks underneath. And bright patches of green stand out against the barren earth. I know you don't know what that color is, but just think of like grass or human faces. It's the same to you. The same can be seen as you enter the town of Wayland Point. Oh, we fast traveled. Those that were ill are now walking the streets toward their homes. The infirmary now empty, which is bad for business.
Why are they walking towards their home? Wouldn't they be home if they were sick?
They were at the doctor's office.
No, they were in the infirmary. Remember, way back.
I didn't care about. I didn't.
Road trips
I
ago,
didn't. I didn't care about
when
those
you
people.
went to the hospital at the beginning of this story.
Nope. Nope.
Do you see Chernobyl, where they're all... No? Great. You leave the town as it begins its healing process and arrive back at the church of the crossroads. You tell the priest everything you encountered, which deeply concerns him, but it's dead, so I don't know why he's still concerned. He cautiously takes the grimoire from you.
No, new priest. There was a new priest.
There was a new
This
one?
is the beginning, again. 5 million off-road events ago, I know, at the beginning of this story.
No, this is the
But
one
there
we
was a new
found,
priest.
isn't it? Or is this the one that told us to go look for the other one?
Someone told us to look for the other one.
He cautiously
Story 1 was to find the priest.
He cautiously takes the grimoire from you after several prayers and the burning of holy incense, then carries it to the library with the intent of finding some answers. Is he going to open the damn book again? Because I'll hit him.
He's gonna summon the demons again.
Among the books of history, he finds mention of an ancient castle containing such a tremendous evil that the earth itself revolted against it, opening a crevasse, as Matt would say, crevasse, to swallow it whole. It was never seen again. The source of this evil was a book from a dark dimension, whose pages were filled with terrible rituals and unspeakable things. It corrupted all who looked upon its pages. That's how come you ripped out so many. The priest says, the roots of that great oak must have broken through the stone ceiling of the grimoire's prison, and began feeding off its evil energies. That tree was able to spread the grimoire's taint into the world above once more. Well done. Here is a different book that will serve you better than that grimoire. The priest gives a random character the magnum opus artifact. If you
have
could...
the cards.
No, I don't, Joshua. What are you talking about? I don't even know what that means. These are items.
Saying if we're going to
saying
off-road, we
that
need
part.
to remember better.
I'm saying if you're going to off-road, you don't do it when you have, like, weeks in between for the one story. In fact, off-roading is a very popular thing that a lot of people do. I do recommend sometimes maybe doing it, like doing a story more compactly, and then deciding that you're going to do a couple sessions where you're not worrying about a story or a plot, and simply go roading and off-roading across the world until you're like, okay, that was fun. Now I'm ready to start the next story.
But so many side
I think
missions.
that's my recommendation.
I
Just
forgot.
saying.
I forgot to claim who was going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 first.
My book.
Also,
think that's
we
how it
never got
works.
to do rumors, and I feel like this group would have really liked the rumors deck.
We would have never done an
In the
actual
Dark Tales
quest,
expansion.
Julie.
Right. You just
We-
would
we
have
just-
done all, like, you would have just experienced the rumors deck entirely and not dealt with stories at all.
Oh,
Which
people
is
are died.
fine.
We
I
don't
feel
care.
like
We're gonna
that
go
would have
find a
been-
rumor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I play
I feel like that
RPGs,
would have
right?
been it also.
You do all the side missions first. I was looking forward to the rumors. I'm excited to hear about the rumors. Well, so this, my friend, is Le Fin. The end of the chapter and the story. And I think that this is a great place to take a pause.
Just a second. Look at this book real quick.
It's not
He's
you're
been,
not getting
He's been holding on to that book, and he just like has it. He gives it to us covered in cobwebs. Doesn't
Plus
even
one
clean it
faith,
up.
exhaust to re-roll a missed attack during his... That's a powerful book. You level up to make the boss easier. Yeah, exactly. That way
Yeah.
it's not so OP. It's disgusting, that book. Why does he think... I gave him a book with an eye, and he gave me a book...
I mean, the book
that
was
he
probably covered in blood and everything else that
Oh, the one we beat up, not this cobwebby
Yeah.
one.
So when we meet next week, but it's going to be Friday,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
At 6:00 during Origins, what I'm thinking
Oh, it's gonna be
is
exciting.
we can we can kind of debrief how this went, and maybe if there's time, do a Dark Tales rumor. So I'll bring the Dark Tales expansion and we can do a Dark Tales rumor
Okay.
I'm excited.
so that everybody gets to do that. So if you tune in, so it'll be Friday at 6, not Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's when we'll go and we'll do at least a little bit of it. I can't go too late because
No, it's fine.
I have to go to the Gamma board meeting at 7. So I can't actually go over, or much over, but I can do at least a little bit of it and at least get you started, even if I can't finish,
Okie dokie.
and have you guys do a rumor card.
I like it. Are you giving this to me?
You did get it done.
Yeah, I
you
got it
never
done.
even shared that?
No.
No, I haven't shared it yet.
So Lord Mungo wants to know if there's enough wine for a
Do
debrief.
we want to show it now, or do we want to wait until next week?
He's kind of been floating it around, and he said what it was.
I didn't say the full name of it.
No, you don't.
No.
Do you wanna?
So in the expansion, we had the book as our affliction
Yes.
today.
Yeah.
One of the afflictions in the Fall of the Spire is the magma golem, and somebody did an early 3D print of it so that you guys could get to see it.
How do you get it to focus, Josh?
Hit the little focus button.
Which one?
That one right there.
There we go. What does this keep on pulling on? Look at that.
So that's our magma golem.
Julie, I'm so happy that we get to get so many first reveals here. So we got to
That's
hear
right.
first
That
about
is the first printing of it.
the giant 50%
in
off
Josh's,
sale. That's his butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has some damage on that side. There's a hole in him.
So there won't be a hole in the final one,
Yeah.
obviously.
Oh, and the final copy now. But for an early printing, that's pretty amazing.
Oh yeah, no, we have a nice little printer.
Gonna be
It's
a
the
pain
first
to
time
paint.
when he became invisible.
Well, he's a magma golem, so he's supposed to have that like red underneath and then be crusting over on the top. So my advice for painting is to make sure that you do like a really good layer of like a bright red and yellow underneath personally, and then do the more brush painting of like where the cool air is starting to dry it and it's like got that darker color on top. I feel like that's gonna be super fun.
This needs to be super dark and black and
Yeah, just like lava.
yeah. That's gonna be cool.
And then next week we may have one more to show.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, should be.
So if you are excited, guys, make sure you tune in next week where we will be streaming live from Origins. I can't believe it's so soon already. And you guys will be able to join us for another Twitch Plays Folklore, and we will get some even more, that's terrible English. We can get even more inside scoops onto Folklore. And
And Ice Chamber said that he's going to be there in person, so
Yes, he
maybe
is.
if he shows up on Friday
You can play
at
with
6,
us?
he could represent Twist
In person!
in person.
Chamber says this is $200 already.
I think that's a fantastic
Okay,
idea.
but that's not for playing. That's
Yeah.
that's for getting his own copy, and then he's not going to talk to us ever again.
No, he's gonna bet. He's gonna put a pool down. Whoever wins.
And Ice Chamber said he's down.
Yes.
Cool.
Very
Right.
cool.
So, yep,
All right, Julie.
cool.
Thank
So-
you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Well, I'm glad we finished it.
Me too.
Tonight was rather epic compared to last week's. Although I feel like the season finale, that kind of is how that's like how TV series go. Like
Except for
the
Game of
last
Thrones,
couple
this-
episodes, you're like, what's happening? Why are they doing this? Why don't they get to the point? And then the last episode, you're like, whoa, so many things. It was kind of like that.
So good.
I feel like we did an entire TV series finale.
Well, we did much
I
better
felt
than
good about
Game of
that.
Thrones.
It's not pushing me.
You're all up in my grill.
I just love that I got compared to Game of Thrones.
We got a
No,
comment today
I
that
said,
I'm good with that.
I said we're
we're
watching-
better. The best thing on their favorite TV show.
Aww, guys, I love you lots. That makes me feel really good. I like it. All right, say goodbye. So awkward.
Bye.
That was the worst. Good night, Julie.
Good
See you at
night. I hope to
Origins.
see everybody who's at Origins, booth 1103. And if not, hope to see you.
Go buy
on the
games
show
on your web
next
store.
Yes, Julie. What was the code
week.
again?
Go Games. Go Games will get you 50% off on the web store.
That's so cool.
For everything until June 19th. So you got 2 whole weeks. And then if you see me in person, we've got deals for Folklore and Champions of Horror and of Dreams and Shadows. So
It's really exciting.
I've got bundles for everything. So yeah, cool.
Sounds good. See you in a week.
Hi everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Sounds good.